A grieving mother isn't sure the people who killed her son are still around, but she's not going to rest until the investigation gets moving again.
24-year-old Ennis Buford was killed on Detroit's east side back in December of 2011. Jason Colthorpe live with more on what led to this young man's murder. Jason.
Devin, it may have simply been just his choice of friends, but that fatal mistake didn't change the fact this 24-year-old father of two young girls was a dedicated father who had big dreams of one day owning his own car wash and his own barber shop. Dreams that ended mysteriously 5 years ago.
It's like a Mack truck hits you and you have no warning. And it's a hole so large that you can't close.
It's been a little more than 5 years since Vanessa Buford's son, Darren Ennis Buford, was found murdered on the east side.
He got in with the wrong type of people. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Wrong type of people, wrong situation, but he never did anything harmless to anyone.
It was that crowd that took Buford to Haverhill just before 2 a.m. December 2nd, 2011. He was dropping off a friend, and an hour later, his body was found and his 2006 Land Rover stolen.
He never really met a stranger, so therefore I know it wasn't a stranger that did this to him.
His mother, who has dedicated herself to solving street conflicts among kids, just wants justice for her own son.
You always worry about your child. That's something that you carried inside of you. No one has the right to take them away.
And she has this message for any of that wrong crowd that might be still out there.
But they on your trail. Don't think you. One thing about it, murder, anytime they get you, you gone.
Still a lot of grief and anger in her voice and as she thinks about this case, and she knows it'll take just one tip that could restart this and get this case heated back up. You can call 1-800-SPEAK-UP if you know anything about that night. The tips and the payouts are completely anonymous, and if you call tonight, it could be worth $3,500. We're reporting live tonight. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Jason, as we heard her say, her son wasn't without fault, but has she been satisfied with the way the investigation has gone?
Yeah, you know, it's kind of a cycle that bothers her that she's dealt with the Detroit Police Department in a way that some guys get moved up the chain or they are moved out of the department, and her case just keeps going back to the restart button. Yeah. And it's something that's also frustrating for Chief James Craig. He's talked about the attrition at the Detroit Police Department. They're losing 15 people a month, so that's a battle that you can see how it affects a lot of different things.
Absolutely, makes continuity really difficult. All right, Jason.